Today I've got my thoughts on the Lego Batman animated series Batmobile set, which, yeah, the video's a little late, but that's because I had things come up last minute and I was unable to get the set built on time, but still glad to have this done before the end of the year. And overall, the set was actually really enjoyable build with some similar builds to the minifig scale 1989 Batmobile that I built earlier this year, but it was also still different enough to where it was enjoyable. And I am just really happy that Lego's finally given us a minifig scale animated series Batmobile, because this is one set that I've waited years for, pretty much since they first did the classic 1966 TV series one back in 2021. And so now I'm just waiting for a UCS version for this. But overall, the build for this set was actually quite fun. The one real gripe while building this that I did have was probably all the dark blue used for this build, because when you're building a set that's mainly dark blue with black instruction pages, it makes for an even more challenging build than need to be. So that's why this build, which normally would only take a day, took me about 2. And so, yeah, I had to get this done over 2 days, but overall, it was not too bad of a build. It does have some of the same features as the 89 Batmobile, but one thing that this one does a little bit better than the 1989 one is that the machine guns on the top, you can fully remove those from this one, so that is a major plus with this set. So that's how I'm probably going to be using this set. Will I do that parts order to swap out all of the colors, so all the dark blue to black, like I originally planned to when I got this set? Probably not, since all the other Batmobiles that I have are black and this one's kind of different. So I think I'm going to leave this one how it is, and now to just basically wait for him to do a UCS version. And I'll probably try to get that one, which I do want to get the UCS classic TV series one. But this one in particular was a lot of fun to build. The underside for this one is way different than the minifig scale 1989 one and the 66 one. The 66 one compared to the 89 one and this one is actually super simple now that I looked at it after comparing the builds for all three. And overall, this one's been the most challenging for builds. Was it the one that came out looking the best? Honestly, no. I actually think the one that came out looking the best is probably the 1989 minifig scale one, which I think is set to retire this year. So I'm kind of disappointed with that because it's one of my favorite minifig scale Batmobile builds of all time. Right up there with the 2012 one, which was my first Batmobile. But where this one lacks build in spots, mix up for it with the figures, which you've got the Batman and the Harley Quinn, which are also in the Gotham Skyline set, which is on my wanted list for next year. Could drop my reward points, but I'm not going to. If I wouldn't have blew the rest of my budget, I could have actually met my point goal and had gotten the Gotham Skyline for Christmas. But I've got something else on the way that's a bit more useful for the city for Christmas this year, so that'll be on the way. I think it is, and should be showing up before Christmas, hopefully. So the Gotham Skyline will be a pickup for next year. But we've got the Batman and then the Harley Quinn, which getting a minifig version of Kevin Conroy and Arlene Sorkin is really great. And then you get the exclusive Mr. Freeze that is only found in this set, so it's really great to have both of these sets of figures. And now I think I'm going to be fully going all in for one of the two possible mock projects for next year. Either a town hall or my Batman museum. Now that I've got kind of my three main museum displays built, which are the 1966, 89, and the 92 Batmobiles. But overall, this is a great set for anyone that likes the Batman the Animated Series and doesn't want to spend $300 for the large Gotham Skyline set. And me being a diehard fan of that series, I'm going all in. I'm getting both sets. So that's why the $300 set's still on my wanted list for next year. And much like the 1966 one, the animated series Batmobile also comes with the turntable for the Batmobile, which I won't really need, and I don't even know where my turntable set up for the 66 Batmobile has ended up. But this also is a little separate side build for this set as well for a display. It's not too bad, but I think it's a nice inclusion from Lego for those that want to just display the animated series Batmobile on its own and not have to bother with doing a custom display for a stand. So overall, this definitely lived up to the hype for me as one of the best sets of 2024. So you guys can tell me your thoughts on this video in the comment section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.